Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am in the house with something really cool. It's very hard to find this fella right over here, especially in this configuration. This is the Kody Eutsler Pocket Chubb. It's a custom knife. It's a gorgeous one. This is gonna set you around 1,500 bucks in that ballpark, and it's a very cool one. I really like Kody's knives. His designs are very, very clean. But I mean, let's check this out. This is not a super big knife. I love the size of these, 3-inch long blade, a little bit less for the cutting edge, and you get like 4 inches for the handle in an overall package of around 7 inches. And if you check, for example, the Shirogorov Neon or Shirogorov Hati, you see it's even smaller than the Neon. For example, a couple from Holtz, you see the Spectre right up here and the Haptic down there. Again, this is a smaller version of this the smaller knife compared to those, but if you see some of the other works from Kody, you can see like a nice slip joint, which is even smaller than that, and you get the Pocket Chubb, which is a little bit bigger than the Duckling, and this is one pretty cool Duckling. Like if you check out the Duck, look at that, it's gonna be, of course, bigger than these two options. And want to see a couple other ones? Why not? Because I got this pretty cool Brian Nadeau. I got a Void and a Tempest custom just to show you, because they're pretty cool and they are interesting for size comparison. But I know you guys are here to check this beauty up close, and this is a very nice one. It's a flipper knife, of course, with a cutout, so you're gonna have like multiple ways to deploy the blade, and it's very, very nice. So it's a titanium frame lock with some white Westinghouse micarta scales. You get some nice materials here. Look at this Zircuti pocket clip with some hidden hardware. You get geared Zircuti back spacer going on, stone wash finish for the titanium handles. I mean, materials employed, of course, XHP core Sunmai blade, nice jacket around this core. It's pretty cool. You get some Zircuti colors with this. Look at the pattern going on around that pivot is just amazing, because it goes in circle, and that's pretty cool. So I mean, materials are there 100%. The design is also a really cool one. Nice balanced knife. You get some nice milling over here, you see, to add some comfy in your grip. You have no internal milling. If you see the scales right over here, there's nothing to remove the weight on the inside. You get a little bit of chamfering on the edge, not too much, nothing on the inside, but it's not too sharp. Nice back spacer. You see the geared part is just sticking out. It's not flush with the handle, so that's gonna add some nice and grippy texture to your palm, especially when you're gonna flip it like this. You see the back spacer has this nice area right over here, and just leaves this part just exposed. Blade is absolutely centered and safely recessed. I mean, I can kind of touch the tip and just snag it, but I really need to dig in and just so that's all right. You get a very cool pocket clip. Look at this ramp for the entrance in your pockets. Really cool hidden hardware. It's nice that it's covering one screw, but it's partially covering the second screw. That's my first nitpick, because look at this. It would have been like so much cleaner with the screw a little bit higher up, but then you see that, of course, you get, like if you check right here, you get very close to the lock bar, so there's no more room for this one to go, like, even, there's like the cut, so that's a thing. But I mean, not a biggie. You get 2 screws right over here showing on the show side, but the pivot is blind, so that's very, very cool. You get a ceramic detent ball, but there's no detent ball ramp going on in this case. So yeah, the clip I was saying, it's not reversible, just tip-up carry only, and as you can see, it's pretty cool. I mean, love the contrast between these blues and the yellow underlying. In this Westinghouse micarta, it is just like gorgeous. You get a pretty cool Sanmai blade. The core is CTS XHP. I believe this is, I'm not sure if it's Chad Nichols. But I mean, you do see that there's like a beautiful harpoon going on over here. You get some jimping and the thumb rest, a little bit of thumb ramp going on up there. It's nicely done. The core is a little bit off to the side right there and gets centered towards the tip, as you can see from there. So it's quite centered. It's like, you know, a little bit more on this side, but nothing too unsettling. So it's pretty cool. Love the detail on the pivot collars with the pattern that is going around the pivot. That's a nice touch indeed. And then you get this blade, which has like a 0.155 thickness, and it's pretty thin behind the edge. Actually, it's gonna be like, look at this, 0.0075. So super thin hollow grind. This thing is like slicey, I'm telling you. You get pretty much no chamfer around the hole, but that's not like a big deal. The sound that this knife makes, it's deep and nice. You can like spidey flick it, of course, or you can just like thumb flick it. It's gonna produce the same noise when you close it. Very gentle. Oops. Like this. Very nice. It's a deep sound, but not too loud, which is translating to quality. To my ear, from my ears to my brain. It's a very nice. Oh, look at this. When you close the knife, ooh, beautiful ding, very delicate. Let's check out the weight on this fella. It's let's see. There we go. We get 3.41 ounces, so that's pretty cool. As the EDC, it's you know, because the size and the weight, they're gonna be awesome, like very nice. It's compact, it's good in the pocket, it's not too heavy, and it feels great in the hand. You have a little bit of kind of like a finger choil, I mean fingertip choil. It's more like a sharpening choil, but yeah, still you can do it. It's the grip is nice. It's a little bit small for my hands. Of course, the backspace here is going to add some texture and grippiness because the show side and the back, of course, are a little bit smooth. The finish is very, very smooth. Fit and finish also is spot on. Look at this inlay, very well. You don't inlaid, of course. You don't really feel any transition around here, so nicely done. Also, like, of course, this thing is like super solid. Look at these slabs of titanium, the backspacer. This thing is not gonna be flexible whatsoever. There's no rattling when shaking. This thing is pretty well put together, and there's no stainless steel lock face insert, as you can see, but the geometry is pretty good. No lock stick. You get an early lockup, but still it's pretty good. What is also pretty good is going to be the action, because look at this. I mean, beside the fidgetability of this piece, you can easy do a light switch. You can easy do a push button. The detent is a little bit on the light side, so it's easy like to fail, but just a little bit more energy. You see even like a very, very gentle one in the right direction is gonna deploy the blade. But look at this, guys. I mean, there you go. You can spidey flick and look at this, look at this, look at this. This is amazing. This thing is running on, I believe, skiff bearings. I didn't disassemble this one, but look at the action, guys. There's no need to do anything. This is gorgeous one. Like, look at this. Smooth gliding shot action for this really, and I mean really cool one. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.